This is the third day in Hawaii Big Island, and we took some pictures in this VLLO place that we are staying in. The place has a beautiful garden. There's some pineapples and a big lychee tree. We actually don't have time to spend in the garden because we usually leave early and come home pretty late after it gets dark. Today is Saturday, I think. Today's Saturday?
Yes.
Today's Saturday. Me and Lily were going to go see the volcano. And the volcano has like 5 different sites. And after we see all the sites, we are going to head over to the black sand beach, which is, from the lava flow from the volcano. They have developed the black sand beaches. I just wanted to film this majestic place that we're staying in. It's not called Airbnb, it's called the VLLO. And it's in this really tropical location. Okay, here we go. And it's very bumpy road. Oh, here we go. There's no pavement, so it's kind of like a bumpy road, but it's very tropical, as you can see. It's got trees and shrubbery all lined up this road with flowers, but it's pretty bumpy. I don't have a 4-wheel drive, but look at this canopy of flowers overarching the driveway. And we're gonna head out. I have to open the gate. Let me get out of the car, open the gate. Back up the car. I'm too close.
This is Aloha canned juice, and I had this first in Hawaii, and it's Fuji apple juice, and it was the best apple juice I've ever had. And so when I got back to California, I was searching up where I could buy this, and you could only buy it on like eBay, but each can was like $5 each, and I wasn't gonna pay for that. So now that we're back, I've bought 6 cans of this.
Should I go left or right? We're heading out from this naturalistic 1-bedroom that we're living in to go to volcano today. And this is what the road looks like on the way out, with houses lined up on the left and right. But I don't think any of these houses are as has enough shrubbery as the one we're living in. Most of them is just lined up with green grass lawns, but the one we're living in is truly a tropical forest. Today is a very sunny day. In Hilo, where we live, it rains every single day. And yesterday we got rain on in the afternoon while we were visiting some rainbow falls. Today it's pretty sunny, and it was raining for about half an hour last night while I was sleeping. So the area is very shrubbery, very green. We are heading out to go see the volcano, but apparently there's some traffic. We are going on a 1-hour ranger tour. Lily and I are on this ranger rig tour of the, what is it called? The vault? The rim? The overlook? There was a big earthquake and the roads fell in. So this road, people used to be able to drive to the rim of the volcano cave, but what's it called? Volcano, whatever. But now they can't. So, and they didn't want to keep fixing this road.
Begin talking shortly. We're going to end our program here. Please. Yeah. Smells like sulfur between rotting cabbage and rotting eggs.
He and I are at the volcano crater. There's a road that goes to the volcano, and there are some people walking down there.
So this is
Kilauea itself.
People walking down there, trying to get on
It's a crater within the crater.
Oh, I gotcha.
the road, I think.
Okay, folks, what we're looking at in front of us, right below us, not the small one here, this major one is 2.5 by 3.5 miles in size. That's called a caldera, okay? It's a Latin name, just like cauldron, like a large cooking pot. That come to this spot, and at the angle I'm holding my arm, that forest floor would have gone up to the top of a mountain. But over time, those fell from earthquakes and so on. The dark lava field that you see covering the lighter beige looking lava field, the dark one is from the 1970s. Lava will discolor over time. So it did overlap an older field that you see on the right here, okay? Lava comes up, drops, and so on. We are looking towards, we can't see it, but we're looking towards west, Kailua Kona. If you leave the park and drive, that is 2 hours or 96 miles nonstop just to get to Kailua Kona town. Daytime. Nighttime. This photograph.
We just saw the volcano volt crater, and we're heading back to the restaurant to go grab something to eat, use the restroom, and then we're going to our next destination to see the steam coming out of the crater, and also to close to the crater for a 1-hour ranger tour.
You want a coffee maybe? Okay, we're gonna be late.
Okay, coffee.
Sorry.
And I are heading out there to take some pictures. This is amazing. Amazing.
What's that?
Here's Lily standing right next to the crater. Yep, with steam coming out, smelling like rotten eggs with sulfur.
You can't smell it from here.
Oh, we can't smell it, but somebody was describing the smell. The volcano crater. Where is it? Oh, right there. Got a turkey provolone sandwich from the gift shop. We're parked in this steamy bluff, and you can see a little steam coming out from the ground. By where we parked, there's a steam thingy, and steam is coming off from the ground, and I'm gonna walk by it, and it's gonna feel like sauna. Very hot. natural coming from the ground. Feels really good. Oh, you know, people put like coins in there. Oh, it's steaming hot. Just like a steamer. Feeling the steam.
Go for my skin.
It's me feeling the steam. With Lily. It's me and Lily feeling the steam.
You can't really see it on camera very well.
Lily and I are gonna be walking to the steam bluff. Walking to the steam bluff. Oh, you see a little steam coming out on that side? We are here. Oh, you can see steam coming out from here. There's the crater over there. And there's a little steam coming out. Lily, are you hot?
No.
Okay, where's the steam coming from?
Let's go see if we can see better over there.
Okay. Walking towards the Jacket Museum. Jaguar Museum. Oh wow, you can see the steam coming out from these cracks along this road. That's a really nice day out. It's not too hot and not too cold. Just perfect. Just really perfect. We're heading back to our car so that we can go to the ranger tour of the volcano crater. Up ahead was the restaurant overlook that we were in before. One last look. Steam coming out from everywhere. Lily and I are gonna be walking to the, what do you call this place? Uekahuma!
Oh yeah, I think you got it.
Uekahuma, which is really close to the crater, I think. Volcano crater, overlooking it. And it's right there. And we're gonna be waiting for the ranger to give us a tour soon, an 1 hour tour. Uekahuma. This is a close shot of Uekahuma. So we're just right next to it. Yeah. This is the volcano crater, but you're not going to be able to see the redness at night because it's not a live volcano. This mountain is the largest volcano in the world. It's the mountain that's covered by the cloud, and underneath there's some greenery. This is the largest volcano in the world, and also the largest, highest mountain from sea level up. Not from the ground up, but from the sea level up. Crack in the ground. Yeah. This is 4,000 feet from the sea level.
Right here, that right there, you can. Some of it's in the cloud, but that's Mauna Loa, right there. Mauna Loa is the largest volcano, active volcano in the world. Okay, it takes up about half the island, and from the very top of the volcano to its final base on the floor, and actually sunk into the floor of the ocean, is about 55,000 feet from top to bottom. Now, if you want to compare that to Mount Everest is 29,000 feet above sea level. But you have to hike up to about 13,000 feet before you even get to the bottom of Mount Everest. So from the bottom of Mount Everest to the top is maybe about 16,000 feet. This mountain is 55,000 feet.
Wow.
So, to give you the scale, the difference. So Mauna Loa is pretty amazing. The ohia tree is an incredible story of adaptation to a really hostile volcanic environment we have here. So just to give you a little bit of a sense of that, Kilauea, we're on top of Kilauea volcano, and Kilauea volcano goes all the way down to the ocean. It's the volcanoes here in Hawaii are what are called shield volcanoes. They're much flatter than the stratovolcanoes on the Ring of Fire, like Mount St. Helens, Mount Fuji, Pinatubo. All those are stratovolcanoes. They're much more A-frame. The volcanoes in Hawaii are much flatter. So wherever you came up here from, you're driving, it's almost unnoticeable, but you're driving, miles and miles gradually up. That's all Kilauea here, okay? And the entire mountain of Kilauea, 90% of Kilauea has been covered by lava flows in the last 1,000 years. We're constantly getting flows of lava all over the place. So if you're going to be a tree and you're going to survive this environment, you've got to know how to adapt to constant lava flows and having to grow essentially right out of the rock, which is, as you look around, you can see there's not much, you got this rocky soil, not very deep, but all these trees are growing because they've adapted to the environment here. The way photosynthesis works is the photo part, light. The light comes down and there's chlorophyll in the leaves, and the light feeds the chlorophyll, and the chlorophyll creates sugar that the tree lives on. But there's one other ingredient that goes with it that needs carbon dioxide too. And so the leaves on the tree, like every green plant with leaves, the leaves have little holes in the leaves. They're called stomata. And they breathe in, so to speak, they don't really breathe, but they breathe in carbon dioxide and they breathe out oxygen, right? You all probably remember that. We do the opposite, right? So it's a good symbiotic relationship. But the really interesting thing about these trees, this is the only plant in the world that can do this. When you get an eruption and you get bunches of toxic gas in the air, these plants can close their stomata and actually hold their breath for up to 2 weeks at a time if they need to. The only plant in the world that can do that. Oh, wow. And so that tells you how incredibly adapted they've become to this environment. Why are these volcanoes here flatter than the volcanoes, like on the Pacific Rim, Mount St. Helens, Mount Fuji, and all those? Well, the reason is because the volcanoes on the Pacific Rim are created by two tectonic plates hitting each other, and one goes under the other, and the rock melts and it comes up. And as opposed to here, there's no tectonic plates coming together under the volcanoes in Hawaii. Instead, there's what's called the Hawaiian hotspot, which comes from way down deep in the earth. And so the lava that comes from way down deep in the earth is hotter than the lava that's around the Pacific Rim. So the cooler stuff that comes up to form the volcanoes around the rim is a little cooler, it's a little stickier, so it piles up on itself. Whereas this is so hot that when it comes out, it just spreads out wide. And that's why you get flatter volcanoes here than you do on the rim. There's a lava lake right now, okay? So it's the largest lava lake in the world. But it's not erupting right now, so what happens is the lava lake's just kind of sitting there, so the cool air cools off the top of the lava lake and it forms a rock crust, because of the cool air. over the top. But right underneath that rock crust is red hot lava. That's why it's all smoking and steaming. Think of a cherry pie. You know, you got a little crust on top, and right under it's all the red stuff. And that's what we got going on here. And so the lava lake down here is inside the Halima Uma'u crater. That's the name of it. And Hali is home. Uma'u is one of the ferns here, home of the ferns, because there are so many ferns around here. But this Halima Uma'u crater is contained inside this big giant caldera. Caldera is just a fancy word for a giant crater. And this is called the Kalua Pele caldera. And how calderas are formed is one of two ways. It's when a volcano, the top of the mountain collapses in on itself. That's one way to form a caldera. Another way is when you have a huge, gigantic explosion and it explodes everything out and creates a caldera like this. So this caldera was created about 500 years ago, like I said, by a collapse in there. You would have been standing here in 2017 looking into this, you would have seen something entirely different. And so the way to understand what it would have looked like is, you see the upper floor on this side, you know, that upper floor here, and then it goes down into the lower floor, right? Well, in 2017, the upper floor was the floor all the way across. There was no lower floor, okay? And so, so the lava lake, we had a lava lake here, but it was much smaller than what we've got right now. And the lava lake was only about 400 feet below where we're standing, all right? Then the biggest eruption we've had in almost 100 years happened in 2018. And so what happened was, in order to kind of understand that, you have to understand what a rift zone is. And a rift zone is just a fancy term for underground caverns and tunnels. Most volcanoes have rift zones. We have an east rift zone that goes that way, and we have a southwest rift zone that goes that way. And so and we got earthquakes here every day, and those earthquakes are constantly rearranging the plumbing, so to speak, in the rift zones. And so sometimes they get rearranged in a way that the lava can go out of the magma chamber in the volcano and go down the rift zone one way or another. And when it does that, you never know where it's going to come up. So on June 3rd, just a few weeks ago, we had an eruption on the southwest rift zone here. The lava went underground about 2 or 3 miles this way, and it came up, a crack in the earth opened about a half a mile long, and the lava came up, a big long curtain of lava came shooting up all the way down the crack. And so, but that was a short eruption, only lasted like 12 hours. It was a short one. In 2018, what happened was the lava went down the East Rift Zone. The Southwest Rift Zone has not been very active for over 100 years, but the East Rift Zone has. If you were to fly your helicopter, I'm sure you all own helicopters, and so if you were to fly your helicopter over the East Rift Zone, you would see one crater after another from where the lava has come up. So when the lava is going down the East Rift Zone, it's not hard to know that because there's earthquakes. The earthquakes are continuing down. So you're kind of following the lava down the earthquakes. So you know it's going down there, but what you don't know is where it's going to come up. That's always the surprise. And so in 2018, the lava went underground about 30 miles, and it came up right next to the town of Pahoa. And then the lava, it came out of the ground and it ran down the mountain down to the ocean. And on the way down, it wiped out over 700 homes were destroyed. And when it got to the edge of the island in the water, it created 800 and plus acres of new land. Okay, so this island is still growing. Every time it erupts, the island gets bigger. You know, every time lava comes up. And so, and some of these earthquakes destroyed the building. And something to know about the Richter scale, it's not linear. So a 6.0 earthquake is twice as big as a 5.0 earthquake. So when you're saying 6.9, No.
The Boston you are asking.
And so, well, and it depends where you mean. So you can see kind of the yellowish light around here. That is sulfur also. And so sulfur's normally more, it's baked it, to a white color. And so that's, but I don't, that's my speculation.
Basically, we don't see much activity because of the cross.
Shut up for a second and just be quiet. So if you don't get wind and you don't get
It's a great day out today. Me and Lily, we're hanging out at this beautiful crater. Yeah, it was erupted in last year, they said. Lava exploded.
And if you look at those, mountains, I think it's behind the branch.
Behind the branch?
Wow. Those are the explosions that happened last year.
Oh yeah, it's red.
Yeah, it's red because usually when it's red, it means it's an older rock because the iron oxidizes in it. But there is so much steam coming out, it oxidized it really quickly. So you can see the red spots.
We're going to hike down there.
You can see the trail right there.
Where's the trail?
I think so. I think the red part.
Okay, that's cool. Let's go.
Go first one.
Wow, this is a super steep hike. Man, okay, here we go. We are heading to walk inside the rim of the volcano crater. Ooh, another stairs below.
So many flies.
So we're gonna walk down this trail down to the rim. What? We hiked all the way up, and we will be taking that trail down to the crater of the volcano. And as you can see, there's little people walking slowly on the trail. Yep. We hope to go down there and come back up there. Alrighty.
Look how high up we are.
Oh, and we are super high. And my knees are weak. We climb all the way up, now we're climbing all the way down. Ah, we're finally here. We are finally here. Oh, we climbed down, up, and then down to come to this place. Wow. So we're gonna be down there, heading to the crater of the volcano. Look at the lava rocks. Careful. Here are the lava rocks from the deep down in the crater, volcano crater. I want to get a small one if you don't.
No. Don't. Leave no trace. Why'd you saw it?
Oh, it's so small.
Stop.
Here is a lava rock from the volcano eruption. Yeah. It doesn't smell bad.
It doesn't smell like anything.
It doesn't smell like rotten egg. No sulfuric smell. Okay, let's head down there. The floor is becoming very rocky. You see people walking in the lava rocks area. You see the little people over there? Yup, that's where I'm going. I'm tired. Okay, heading down there. More walking to do. I am super tired, but we need to keep going. Lava rocks, people were stacking them. Lava rocks everywhere. Okay, I gotta catch up. Yeah. More rickety row. You go ahead. There's so many these plants that grow in the lava. Walking in the lava. I thought I was gonna be able to see the rim. I didn't know I was just gonna see the lava rocks.
Mommy, we walked along the rim.
We walk around the rim, yes. Up and down the mountain. Very good.
What are you talking about? You did do the rim. We were on the rim. That's why people are confused and say, oh, when we're going on the rim. We are on the rim.
I thought we were gonna go to the,
That is the rim, Mommy.
you know, with the lava, with the
No.
steam coming up.
No.
Okay, I was confused. Okay, that's
I pointed at the bottom of this and I was like, we're going along this.
okay. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
It's super windy. What happened? It's super windy. I don't know what's happening, but it's like really. It's so windy now. I don't know what's going on. It's a commercial for my hair. Such a smooth road now. I'm so happy. Happy, happy, happy. Easier on my leg. So basically they have these stacked rocks around these area to tell you that you're on the right path. So you just need to follow those stacked volcano stones. Wow, look at the cracks on the ground. It's amazing. Look at all these cracks. Better be careful. This is an amazing view of the valley. We got some green coming up the mountain, and we got some amazing rocks that we're walking through, experiencing with our feet. the lava formation of the ground. I'm gonna stop filming because I gotta watch my feet so I don't fall through the cracks. We are almost back. This is a 2-hour hike. We walked a lot of steps, more than 10,000 steps today, which is good. Okay, it looks like we're almost back, and we made it thus far. We've been walking for 2 hours. We're almost back to the mountain. This is the overlook of the lava, and there's a trail. I don't know if you could see, there's some people walking down there. That was me. You can see the people down there. Yeah? A couple of walking people down there. Yep. Enjoying their walk. 3 hours long walk.
Doesn't it sound funny?
It sounds hollow.
It's porous.
Smooth road now. I'm so happy. Happy, happy, happy. Happy on my way.
Crazy wind. Hey, number 10.
Missed the point.
It's my lucky number. Mommy, I've already done it. Oh, never mind. You can't see a thing.
I'm free.
I missed it.
I can't believe we walked.
Wait, say it again.
I can't believe we walked 3 hours. Like, this is literally walking 4,000 feet up the mountain, down the mountain for 3 hours. I think it must be like 4 miles.
Just going so fast. We just hiked for 3 hours, I'm pretty sure. Mommy just went to the restroom, but I went back to the car. But wow, that was really exhausting, but it was very beautiful. How do you feel, Mommy? We just completed a 2.5 hour hike.
2.5 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, my leg hurts.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
But-
my butt hurts.
But we got a lot of steps in, and mommy's butt is gonna grow.
I'm gonna get my sandwich.
She's getting her carbs in after a long hike.
Here's my sandwich. We're entering into the lava tubes. Wow.
Well, Daddy said not to go in. Because there's nobody in there either.
There's nobody inside? No. Let's wait till somebody comes. I don't want to go in
Or
alone.
we could leave, because even if they go in and we go in after them.
It looks really deep. Okay, let's wait for somebody to come.
No, I'm not going in.
Hi. Wow. This thing's pretty steep in here. And, oh, wow, the floor. I'm glad they have lights in here. So dark. No, I don't want to. I was waiting for you. I don't want to come in by myself. How deep does it go
It's
in?
about like a 2-3 minute walk.
Oh,
And
that's
then he comes out the other side and you end up right back at the parking lot again.
okay. I think I'm gonna head back. Yeah. See ya. Have fun. Okay, I'm heading back out. Because why? Because I'm afraid of the dark. That's why. Okay. Hi. There's another person out there afraid of the dark. You're afraid of what, the gas? Poisonous gas? Poisonous gas?
Dale.
Wow, look at all the ferns growing on the tree there. Wow. Mm-hmm.
We're in the lava tubes right now. Here, Mommy. Do you want to record?
Yeah, we're in the lava tube. It's deep. It goes in for about 2 minutes and it will come out on the other side
Look at that spider web.
to the parking lot.
This thing's going.
What? Spider web? You see spider web everywhere.
Over there. It's right over there.
You are Sharpie eye.
These tubes are caused when lava on top cools and solidifies, but the lava inside is still hot, and so it still flows through it in the tunnel.
Oh, I didn't understand a thing you said, but that's all good. It's really cool.
I just feel like the wind blowing through.
I know, there's like wind blowing through here. It feels really good after you've been hiking for a while. Wow, this thing is deep. Oh, I almost hit my head.
Oh, there's the end.
This is the end?
Over there.
Oh, that's the end. That's great. I can't believe we're getting this for free.
We're not getting it for free. We need to get in.
How much should we pay?
I paid $55 for an annual pass, so we have to come back to make it worth it.
Okay, $55. Oh wow, we are out safely. Oh wait, we finished the hike through the thing. It was a good thing. We made it out in one piece. We were not afraid to do it.
I'm grounding because my shoes are all under that. Look at you. Oh, this is where we were, where we hiked.
This is where we were.
And there.
Reach the entrance road.
No!
We'll
Chicken
turn
is crossing
left
the
to go
road.
down.
Chicken's crossing the road.
Mommy's really tired after that hike.